to.
Hello, and welcome to Fadehome. Centuries ago, the land of Danaea was settled by the 11 primary gods who carved out a homeland for the elves. Over the years, elves fought against waves of invasions from humans, dwarves, gnomes, and more. To prevent further incursion, a group came together to create a ritual known as the Sundering that separated Danaea into its own demiplane. This led to points of planar instability where denizens of the other planes broke through. In a land on the verge of war, with constant planar invasions, here our adventure begins. This is Fadehome. Hello, I am Olivia, she, they pronouns, and I will be playing the Dungeon Master. And now to meet our cast, starting with Bobby.
Hello, I'm Bobby, and I am playing Swish Mythweaver, an Air Genasi Tempest Cleric of Lear, the god of water, navigation, and storms. I'm a free spirit with an adventurous soul. My history of less than legal activities, rocky relationship with my temple, and loss of my best friend taught me some valuable lessons about the harsh realities of the world and protecting those you care for. As my younger sister stepped out of the nest on her incipient adventure, I intended to use these lessons to guide and protect her, but along the way I found I'm learning just as much from her, as we seek answers to questions of lost ancestry and lost time together.
Alright, and speaking of the sister, Cirla.
Is this lighting good? Is this lighting good? Does it get my good side?
No,
Oh, hi,
every time you
I'm
move
Faye,
your
by the
head,
way.
it changes. Now it stopped. Nope, Now it started again.
Yeah, because I have a setting. Not to derail everything, but let me derail everything as I'm playing with my lights. Hi, I'm Faye there. I use the problem pronouns here because I'm a fucking problem sometimes. Hi, I use she, her pronouns. And I'll be playing the not problem of the group that is reserved for Fiddick. Sheila Mythweaver. A Star Genasi Runechild sorcerer with a bardic flair thrown into the mix, along with a family history that stretches back all the way to divinity times. I've lived a pretty sheltered life up until recently. First time away from home, first time wearing pants long term, which is amazing. My older sibling, Swish, in case you can't see the family resemblance, found a story about the first Mythweaver that kickstarted our adventure out into the world. I made a lot of new friends, learned a lot of wonderful things, learned a lot of unfortunate things, and now I've taken that all back home and I'm questioning probably more than I should, like if I really want to stay.
Alright, and Alder.
Hello, I'm Briar. I use they, them pronouns, and I play Alder, the Horizon Walker Ranger, who also uses they, them pronouns. And, the party found me in a shed being experimented on by the wizard. And it made me realize some things. It made me realize that if I continued on the path that I found myself on when I was kidnapped and experimented on, then I would continue that path alone. So I am stepping out of my comfort zone and building connections, building bridges with the party, and they're teaching me much. I don't know exactly where this will go, but I hope that I will impact them as much as they have impacted me. Then on to Fiddick.
Hello, this is I. I'm Fiddick, and also Thomas, he, they pronouns. I'll be embodying Fiddick Asterfin, a fawn. Way of Mercy monk. Roped into a deal that might have been disingenuous from one of the darkest aspects of the Goddess of Death. I now have to face the fact that my lost daughter might be beyond reach. At least for now. With the High Priestess of Fiacra promising peace to my daughter's soul, I've put a hold on reaping souls for Okris. At least until I find a way to give her back the life that the Wild Hunt took from her. For the moment, I grit my teeth, clench my fists, and keep my eyes open for a solution that will restore everything to how it was supposed to be.
Alright. So, in recent times, our party arrived in the city of Angarath, realized that theft sometimes hurts the person you steal from, moved on expeditiously, but not without leaving a cloak and some money behind. Still with the stolen goods, though. And continued on their way to Innisthrath, a town that had been all but destroyed by the Wild Hunt, leaving about 8 survivors out of the population of, say, 50. Then the party escorted those survivors from Innisthrath to the siblings' hometown of Sidva. In Sidva, they met some of the Mythweaver family, saw Pharatopia, and learned the news that the wedding went boom, and while they were clearing out of town. So the family, I believe they had just finished a very good dinner at that at the last moment, Fiddick realized he had to make a vegetarian serving. And let's see, am I forgetting anything important?
Well, it was okay since it was for Faradborn.
Oh.
So everything is a-okay.
I think you missed the great battle between Swish and Armagh, which Armagh got their ass kicked quite handedly.
Yeah.
Which
Will
is
that
like,
never happen?
again, it's like a kid beating their parent at basketball for the first time. It's like a very good point of pride, but like, holy fuck, do they not like losing?
But yes, for Fiddick, this never happened. There's just some weird people fighting in the city. And he did warn, the rest of the family.
Yeah.
So that they knew what was going on in their hometown. So
But Swish and Slanya return, kind of smelly. And yeah, the family sits down to a nice dinner, just as okay. Did other mom arrive in time for dinner, or
Yes,
after?
you left it on the cliffhanger of, oh, Sarah, great. Glad you'll be staying here for forever now. Thank you. We have much to do. I'm paraphrasing, obviously, but you know.
Yes. All right. So, it's a bit of a awkward silence as Orla will kind of look at Cyrilla like, right? You're staying. Uh-huh. And then Una will say, right, okay, before this gets cold, except for the salad, which is already cold, sit down. And Orla will take her seat, and then kind of look to her spouse and be like, Slanya, what happened?
Who still has a smirk on their face.
Slanya will be like, Swish and I had a spar, but Swish healed themselves up after.
I healed you a little too.
Right, yeah, just not my face.
Do you want me to heal your face?
No.
Yeah, Swish kicked their ass.
You saw nothing.
I didn't need to.
Right, apart from you beating up our child and being beaten up, How have we been doing this afternoon? I'm sure that you guys have talked a lot, but you'll need to give me the recap.
Well, we saw for Topia.
Oh, yes. Rue is very proud of that. And then Rue kind of takes it away with some ferret facts.
I should be
Yep.
very proud of that. It is very nice, and I really liked learning about ferrets.
But for what I guess you're asking what we've done, we I mean, she kind of debates over in her head, like, should I just come out the gate swinging? Like, yeah, probably. Well, we went to the Feywild,
Oh,
in the Winter Court, and met a frost giant, and I convinced him to not smash us with his fist or weapon of choice, which was really cool. I mean, we got to be friends because we saved his ice princess girlfriend, and it gave me this.
oh, wonderful. It's so pretty.
Mm-hmm. And well, we encountered like these ice goblin things, and when we were saving the ice princess, and we you know took care of them. But then one escaped to the material plane here, and it was causing like a big storm, ice storm, and well, we took care of that too. Just helping people. Oh, and we met a merchant who goes into pockets at the dinner table still, and pulls out the Inker's armband. And you found this.
Oh, interesting. And she'll kind of take that and look at it. And say, if you don't mind, I'll identify this later.
It's Inker's armband. I'm not sure. I guess who it belonged to. It was stolen. I don't know if there's like a serial number on it, or like a barcode you can scan, or would be pretty useful. And we met the head priestess of Friakra, and saw the manifestation of the hands of the face of violent death.
On death.
What was that?
On death.
Excuse me, of undeath. And that was really scary, but really awe-inspiring too, in a very morbid and yeah.
Swish is
see.
studying Fiddick's face as Cyrilla tells this story.
Mhm.
He's very intensely staring at his food, and he's just moving it around with his fork, hoping that no one notices.
And I got to dance on a ship, and we got ripped off by a big city merchant who was a dragonborn, which they don't lay eggs, right?
Yes, I was aware of that.
Huh.
And Grandma, who told you they laid eggs, was like, what?
I feel like it was a combination of Ma just like going along with it, Grandma telling the fib, and then like the drunkards in town repeating that same crap. So she like half believed it, half not. It's like, oh, things to confirm
feel like-
later.
Also, it's one of those things that, like, sometimes parents tell their kids a tall tale that's so ridiculous they think, oh, like when they're a little older, they'll realize this wasn't true, and that does not happen.
They have a lot of fixing to do.
Yeah.
That Sarah's already started. But I mean, it's been a lot. Even in the early days, we don't have two friends that we made. One was a quick step, and the other was an Isla, who was a druid, and I learned a lot from them. While we were in the Winter Court, we had to go clear out this tomb from like warriors of past. It was like of a burial mound that disappeared ages ago.
Disappearing burial mound. Huh. I think I've heard of that.
Where?
Where
Where?
indeed?
And in my notes, the Spears of Call.
It had to do with Kahal.
You keep
Prince
Spears
Kenneth?
of Kahal are a modern day organization.
Hey,
What?
arguing
Oh, I'm
with my
blanking on
cat.
my notes.
It's near Oran, which is kind of where you're going.
Hand of Sora. Is that? Well, not to derail this entire thing. But we sent the war band off on their way. Prince of Nirtos?
Sounds
Nirtos?
nice. Mm-mm.
Oh, this was that was the 4 time. What was that?
Oran.
Or sorry, just control Fing.
Nertos is to the south.
The barrow from Oron, which made its way to the Fey Realm. Right, there was Cameron, who was really nice. Prince Fergus. Fergie Fresh. Got it. That's what I have on my notes. Prince Fergus, in parentheses, Fergie Fresh.
Yep. Who is a kind of, in your words, pathetic zombie.
Mhm.
Damn.
Fair.
But we got to send them to a peaceful rest after we defeated the evil that was inside. It was a necromancer. And learning more about the Mythweaver, like their ties to other cultures and how other stories from the past to other cultures, but have changed a little bit. And that we went to a seer, and I had some questions, and we found out the 1,000 stories were tampered with.
Your mom and grandma kind of frown at that. Tampered with how?
They didn't see. I was only able to ask a limited question, and that was the last one. And
Tampered
asked
with and not changed?
I
So we expect
think
they'll have changed.
I think tampered is a very loaded word. Not
And
sure.
that's the word that you used.
Mhm. It's part of why I left in the first place. I had my
Because you
suspicions.
believed it had been tampered with?
because it felt like some of the stories had different writers. Very conflicting in some parts, which I know it's possible that some stories could be added afterwards or expanded on, or it came in later from other cultures that encountered them. Uh, but I just had a feeling, and it might be right. All credit to Swish, though. They kind of brought one of the stories that kind of put that into my head.
With that, Orla glances over at Swish and kind of gives a nod and says, "And Swish, we didn't see you last time you were here."
Did you want to?
Well, if you were going to be here, we'd rather see you than not, especially when you disappear with our daughter.
She was good at disappear either way.
If you say so.
Figured it was better with me.
Well, why don't you tell us a little bit about what happened between you leaving the temple and stealing away your sister?
A lot of adventures on boats. Open sea.
So before Swish was sent to the temple, did Swish show any particular interest in boating, or, I mean, you do have a nice river view from where you are. Any particular interest in the sea?
Swish. So they liked swimming, but boating was something new that they discovered at the temple, and like the love for like the open water of like the ocean was a new thing they discovered, like after leaving home.
Well, it's interesting then. That's was your grandmother's idea to choose a temple to Lear specifically.
Well, could have been worse, I guess.
And then they'll Grandma will say, "Yeah, we decided not to send you to somewhere associated with the god of cows."
But by
Swish up just start laughing.
And Grandma will kind of point at, or, look at Fiddick and Alder and say, "If you ever think of going cow tipping, the cow can die."
I immediately need to make one of my excellent religion checks to know if there is a god of cows.
Okay.
That's a
Alder-
10.
minor deity,
Okay.
maybe.
Yeah. So there's probably like an actual like god of cows that's like a minor deity, but Anu is the god of like crops, farming, fertility, harvest. So that would include cattle, because cattle is, but cattle is also like a big symbol of wealth. So that could also fall under Arden, which is order, rule, civilization. That includes currency. But Anu is actually represented by a bull. So,
Fair. So Anu would actually care for the cows. That's
yeah,
the one
so,
who would be angry.
yeah. Anu would be a little sacrilegious to reduce him to the god of cows, but
Rolio.
Grandma might be a little sacrilegious.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Who'd be the god of ferrets? Other than Rue. And his
Rue.
aspirations.
I don't think there's any of these quite daft. Well, actually, what I learned,
Okay, still 10 for
what
the god of
Rue
ferrets.
will tell you is that you know that ferrets aren't actually wild animals anymore? Well, I mean, there are wild ferrets, but they've been domesticated, some say all the way back to divinity times.
Huh.
The gods liked ferrets.
I mean, who wouldn't?
Obviously.
That's fair.
What?
What?
Who are some? You said some would say.
Me?
Ah.
Some ferrets. Well, I mean, when I ask them how long they've been living with humans, they say since they met me. But I haven't figured out how to get a better answer. But there's actually,
humans?
and then Rue will go on about like ancient art and depictions of ferrets in statue and carvings and, you know, sculpture, like relief sculpture,
Yep.
and also pick up his spoon and be like, a newborn ferret is smaller than a teaspoon.
Alder is listening to every single word.
And all thoughts of cow tipping have,
Evacuated.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
But just in case you didn't get the introduction earlier, this is my these are my two I guess Grandma would refer to them as strays, considering, but that's Alder and that's Fiddick.
Welcome, Alder and Fiddick. And thank
Hello.
you for taking care of my children. And, taking Sirla home.
Alder's gonna look at Sirwa.
Just looking at her plate.
Alder is not subtle as they look at Sirwa, like very confused. Like, didn't we just have this discussion?
We did.
With the easy ones to have that discussion with.
Yeah.
The discussion you were there for was the level 1 version.
This is the boss phase.
Yeah.
Una is the boss phase.
See, Briar knows that. I don't think Alder would pick up on that, though.
Well, Sirla, now that you're home, we can get to work. There hasn't been a formal call for any soldiers, but we're all going to be on high alert. There's going to be a lot of blessings to do, tattoos, and protection, runes of protection around town.
I can't stay.
Sirla, we're going to be needed now. More than before. And we're going to be expected. And things... You know what, we'll talk about this after dinner. I saw Ronan today. He asked about you.
Ears, like, she's gone from, like, dejected to, like, oh, now there's embarrassment, and the ears are flushing white.
He's a very nice young man. I told him that today would be for family, but perhaps tomorrow. And, well, I told him that there would be other days, but I
Oh.
guess we'll have to talk about that.
Can you repeat that? I think my Discord messed up.
Well, I told him that there would be other days to talk to you, but apparently that's something we have to talk about. Well, anyways, Fiddick, Alder, tell me about yourselves.
I am a ranger that focuses on the balance between planes. So I've spent the majority of my time in the Feywild, between the Spring Court and more recently the Winter Court when I was kidnapped by the Foot Wizard. But I've done some work here
Foot Wizard.
now that I've been. Yes, he was experimenting on me because I do not have normal Firbolg blood. I am a Firbolg, but as you can see, I am fully grown and not as tall as I should be.
Grandma, who's also quite short, will just say, closer to the ground, closer to hell.
I have been told that many a time. Which I suppose it does make it easier to fight beings from the lower planes, being this close to the
Yeah.
ground. Fully not catching it. Fully not catching on that this is a joke. Just deadpan.
Mhm.
Also, Alder, you can't mention the Foot Wizard casually without giving more context.
Oh, he had a weird thing about it. They're going to be like, he was
Okay,
oddly
maybe less.
interested
Maybe just a lot less context and not mention the foot thing. Just the wizard.
just-
The wizard is fine.
And I think it's hilarious that he spent like probably centuries studying blood and gets known as the Foot Wizard.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, he
Welcome
deserves,
to venturing parties.
He deserves
One
that
fetish.
epitaph. Yeah.
One
Would you-
night.
Would you fuck a goat once? Yeah, absolutely.
Faye, what are you doing?
None of your damn business.
Okay,
I just
Y'all
see my
need to
lamp
change
like
your
wobbling, and she's at the base of it.
Like a Christmas tree.
He's doing crazy.
Yeah, exactly. Just gonna see the lamp come crashing down with a cat on top of it.
Yep. Speaking of cats,
Hello,
hello,
Taxi.
Maxie.
Oh, Braxy.
Say hi.
Motherfucker, get that camera out of my face.
Okay. He normally likes to be on camera. I just figured he'd want that. Right. Foot Wizard. Wonderful. Or not. And
Finton the Virgil, part of the Wild
Yeah.
Hunt, for context.
he's
oh,
been taken care of. So he's no longer out and out.
But
We-
if
we
he does
fixed-
get out, I will. But if he does get out, it would probably be prudent to kill him.
alright. And, Fiddick, where are you from?
Oh, well, I'd like to say that I come from a little place that doesn't even have a name. But, I mean, the traders certainly never gave it a name. Town I come from really didn't have anything. It has been hit by Wild Hunt as well.
Ah.
Like, yeah. A year ago. It's not the same. But I've been wondering ever since. House didn't feel safe, and I've been well, keeping your kids safe, I suppose.
Well, I appreciate it. So, two of you have been associated with the Wild Hunt. Is that why Sirla can't come home, apparently?
I'll just like glare at Cirla, like, please don't let us answer this.
Not. No, not really. Been tasked by the priest of Fiacra to take care of some business up in the northwest.
Leaving the country at wartime. Okay.
Northeast.
Northeast.
All right. All right. No, I'm tired from today's council meeting. I'm going to retire early. Cirla, why don't you come see me before you go to bed?
Are we okay, Mom?
We'll talk. And she's going to push away her plate of barely eaten food and go upstairs.
Mom
Yes?
should eat more.
Yes, well. My appetite seems to have left me. Right, so, anyways, how about another ferret pack?
Oh boy. Leave it to Rue.
Yep.
Rue does not notice the awkwardness and will round out the meal with the fact that ferrets have very poor vision. They are extremely nearsighted and have poor depth perception.
Is that why they can't see the awkwardness either?
Yep.
Bruh. Uncalled
Fair enough.
for. And if a ferret's head can fit through an opening, its whole body can. 'Cause they don't
like
have a
rats.
collarbone. Yeah, like cats. But ferrets are better.
I said
I
like
can't
rats,
believe
but
I
that
just
works
said
too.
that with my own voice.
I said a rat.
heard
You made it
here,
about
folks.
cats.
It's been
I-
said it can't be taken back.
Tabaxi biter.
Tabaxi's gone.
Yeah, the cat fact.
Good reason.
Tabaxi has abandoned God.
Yeah,
Mhm.
he just left the room.
I will not understand this heresy. Goodbye, mother.
City.
Mother,
Consolation.
you have disappointed me.
So yeah, after a tense silence, which I think there are like a few attempts to start up a conversation, but it's mostly silent as everyone just kind of focuses on their plate, and then Una will kind of be like, right, well, Fiddick and I cooked, so Swish, how about you volunteer to do the dishes?
Sure.
I'm blanking. Oh, Alder. Oh, I don't know why that was so hard for my brain. Alder likes taking tasks too.
I can do the dishes.
All right, why don't you help Swish?
I mean, I'll help as well. It's fine. I don't have much to do. How about you enjoy each other's company? And I will.
Well, I don't need that many hands in the kitchen, but thank you, Fiddick.
Oh, did you get the your situation resolved, Fiddick?
my situation.
With the spell that can disguise things. I'm not sure if Grandma has
I
expertise in that, but does anyone ask? It's her.
I mentioned it offhandedly. I didn't want to push the subject, but maybe you have a better way
Well,
of doing this.
I must have been focused on other things. What was it you needed help with?
So we have this belt here, and I'll just like temporarily just take it off.
Oh, that's fancy. Almost looks like a belt of giant kind.
Yeah, almost. Well, we'd like it if people stopped making that mistake. Um, and so we wondered if there was any way to alter it enough, either via magic or work. I mean, I'm open to suggestions.
You want
Uh,
to alter the appearance or the underlying enchantment?
um, no, just
yes.
the appearance.
All right. Well, there's certain limitations on that, but that is within my wheelhouse.
Good. Good.
Uh, any preferences? I mean, I probably can't really add or I can't take away any of the material without interfering with the enchantment, but I can redo some of the knot work and perhaps add some, maybe some color in a limited way without changing. Uh, it's delicate work, but any requests?
Well, I always
Alright.
I always thought that Swish had such great style that I think I'm going to ask Swish for ideas. What would you do if you had to change its appearance?
Hmm. I'd probably see if I couldn't emblazon a symbol of Lear in it, perhaps. Change the colorings to be more of that of what's the color of Lear, like pinkish?
Mhm.
It's a pink salmon, right? Yeah. Uh
Pink salmon, blue field.
yeah, have some more
Well,
pinks and blues.
I could add some pinks and blues, certainly. Emblazoning a symbol of an alternate deity on uh, an item already associated with giants could be a conflict, which could.
Hmm.
And she'll kind of talk about enchantment and how, items get their power from a certain source, and.
Swish is like half listening as they're like gathering the dishes up and stuff. Like once she starts getting into the nitty gritty of enchantments, it's like, yeah, understanding about half of it.
Yeah. Right. I'll just slightly change some of this knot work here and here and add in a bit of color.
Sounds great.
Thanks, Grandma.
Let's do that.
All right. And don't you try this at home. I'm only doing this. I'm only able to do this because I am an expert in enchantment.
Sure.
She is. Last time I tried to do something she did, well, I lost my eyebrows for a few days.
Oh.
I was young.
Not that young. And you're still young.
Oh.
Relative to you.
Everyone's young relative to me, at least except for elves, but that's. And then Slanya's like, what were you gonna say? I was gonna say your people live stupid long. What do you even need all that time for?
Making babies.
Apparently.
I think about, part with this conversation, Sheila's gonna dip out and go to start hearing boss music on the way to her mom's room.
Bum, bum.
Zero,
Alright, switching playlist.
zero, oh.
Why is there Latin playing? What
All right,
What
so
is
are we
this?
thinking the roll initiative playlist or
Depends on how this
So,
goes.
um,
Is that going to be disaster or catastrophe? Either one.
mhm. So when you get upstairs, you know,
Oh,
Orla has
sorry. I want to bring just like a plate of food, whether it's just like some simple food like bread, a
yeah,
little bit of water.
um, yeah, some like snacks. And when you go in, Orla has like, she has like braids that are kind of very intricately knotted together in ways that like have like meaning, and um she's kind of letting it down, so like there's still like the braids, but the they're not woven in together as much anymore, so she can sleep with says she can sleep. Um and like taking out like, any kind of hairpins and all that. And you would know this is like kind of a process slash nightly ritual that um you have witnessed before.
And she kind of walks up to the side of her mom, sets down some like simple sourdough bread, some cheese, maybe a little bit of like. Oh, we don't have pigs here.
There are pigs.
Are there pigs?
Yeah.
Okay, bacon every meal. Got it. And
Bacon.
set down some.
What are we, humans? What is this?
Just a little bit of sausage for protein. They like a sliced apple if they
Yeah.
have those here, like some sliced fruit. It's like a balanced snack that's like doing its best to like imitate the nutritions from a meal that they're not trying to get, and kind of slides the plate onto their if they're sitting at a desk in front of them. That's water, and just kind of without saying anything, just kind of shoos their mother's hands away from their hair and just kind of takes over.
hmm Orla will kind of start nibbling, mostly the apple, um, and the water, but a little bit of the rest of the food. And you kind of work and kind of get into a rhythm, and then she kind of hums and closes her eyes and just kind of lets you do your work until it's all floaty again. Although, I mean, I think one thing that you would know is that the braids and the way she styles her hair is partly because it's pretty, also partly so that it doesn't float so much
Mm-hmm.
and look so visibly other.
Ma tells me you been getting sick.
Your ma tells you too much. It's a lot of work. And it's going to get to be more.
I'm sorry.
Don't be sorry and do nothing. You have to choose.
Mom, I've never been good enough. And for the first time, I'm finding competence. And I'm figuring things out. And I'm learning. And I'm getting not just stronger with my magic, but I talked down a frost giant from attacking us, and I never would have had that experience without stepping away from home for a little bit. And I know the council's not a frost giant, but I'd like to think that the head councilman is just about as stubborn as one. And I talked him down, and now we're friends, and I know things are wrapping up here, and it really hurts me to see you work so hard in even before I left. I noticed parts of it, but with things ramping up, and you know, I want to leave again. That a lot of this is going to fall back onto you and Grandma, but you're I want nothing more than to be here.
Then why don't you do it?
Because I'm not good enough for it,
Cyrilla.
and that I'm not learning fast enough. And stepping outside for the first time is the first time I've felt like I've been making headway in understanding the
Cyrilla.
enchantments and understanding some of the stories and encountering them from other people. I just, Mom, I know you need me to stay. You want me to stay, and this may be more for that to you. The Sivva needs me. And I've let it down so many times. And now's a chance for me to step up. But
Cyrilla, you have only let me, your grandmother, this town down once. You can do it a second time. Or you could realize that you're old enough to understand duty and stay. Sometimes staying is harder. Look, going out, saving lives, adventuring, I understand. I mean, I've never done it, but your ma did, and she's told me about it, and you get to avoid the everydays. You get to deal with the grand things, and you get to learn fast in a trial by fire, so that you can avoid stumbling over a dance 100 times. You're running from your own feelings of inadequacy. It's... Perhaps I haven't done enough, I don't know, to reassure you.
I'm not running.
Sure.
I've faced what I can. I've not stopped practicing. I'm trying. Especially with the dancing. I know. I had a couple of breakthroughs with it. I'm not trying to run away from this responsibility, but I am learning.
I don't need you to be the world's best dancer. It's okay. You're. I need you here. Look, You've been away. You see how people get treated when they're not useful to this society. And you weren't alive. I was born just at the tail end of the last time there was fighting, real fighting, upriver. The last time elves really died. We survived by being useful to them. And we continue to survive. You have had all the opportunities you've ever wanted because our family has been useful. What do you think's gonna happen to me and your grandmother and Rue when there's a war but there's no Mythweaver to help with the preparations, to help see off soldiers, to help tattoo their skin and carry to inspire them with tales of valor and the path? You live in a
So you're saying
fantasy
you're a
world.
hostage.
Saying we're a step nicer than being a hostage.
You don't do it out of love?
Most days, yes, out of love. There are days that I don't do it out of love. I think you're old enough to understand how the world really works and our place within it. And our place can be as beneath the boot of whoever's at the top, where we can carve out our own place, as we have done for generations.
Maybe I should leave it behind. If it's causing so much pain for you, for grandma, they are other people's responsibilities, all in the term of being a tool, of being useful. And you're miserable.
Sarah, I'm not.
You've been working yourself ragged to where Ma even told me face to face. I
Sarah, we're not.
do what I do for you, but if this town and these people are essentially holding you hostage, are putting chains on you,
The reason we're not on the ground, the reason we're not lower than dirt, is because we're on a pedestal. We have to stay there. Have a nice house and a seat on the council and all of the things that have allowed you to have the childhood you've had. It's your turn
I
to
would
step
trade it
up.
all away for you to be free.
Fine, do it. You can go.
And I'm guessing Ma's still facing where she's facing, and
Yeah, she's looking right down at her table.
Scylla has the inclination to, like with the fight with Swish, to just take off to the nearest forest to Furtopia and to just kind of wallow in a blob for a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
But she feels that, and she pinches herself on her leg and just kind of forces herself to stay. And she takes a step forward and just kind of puts her arms around her mom,
Cyrilla, stop it. I said you can go.
picks her up, and then slams her on the ground, giving their people's elbow. Excuse me. Yeah, this is gonna be like the Swish and then a Ma fight. No, we're fighting with feet, fists, and head, not words. But anyway,
Wizard
she's
duel.
going to
Well, not wizard.
wizard duel. She's going to just wrap her arms around her mom and just hold her tight.
Cyrilla,
I love you, Mom.
Yeah.
This is the part where you say you love me too.
Of course I love you. And I know it's not fair, what I'm asking of you. I'd love to let you go and be free and find your own path. It's just not like that.
What's a legacy if it only chains you down, Mom? These stories, these tattoos, these should be something that uplifts and not for pragmatic, or maybe that's how it should exist in parts, but if they become like barbed chains, then they should be cut.
You're so dramatic.
Well, I am a storyteller.
Nobody lives the life that they've always dreamed of. You grow up and you find your place.
Maybe I'll find my place here. But
Then don't have kids, Cyrilla.
Do you regret having me?
No. Because I gave you stability. Stability that you won't give to the next generations.
Things might change. That's the thing. Life's not like stories. Everything's laid out perfectly, everything ends with a lesson or a happy ending. But maybe it's just wishful thinking. We've encountered a lot of trouble on our travels, but one thing that's been a common theme has been power. The power to force your ideals on someone else, the power to rip something away from the hands of gods, the power to not draw your blade the power to reach out to someone else? And those who have effectively wielded whatever power have found their way in this life, and maybe my path's a little bit different from every other myth weaver. Head councilman sure doesn't like me already, but
One person doesn't like you.
for a while I thought
Tragic.
you didn't.
I've always loved you, Cyrilla, and I've always liked you.
Not right now, though, probably, considering.
I don't like what you're doing.
I don't like what you're doing. Bread.
No.
Bread.
Cyrilla, I'm tired.
I'll let you sleep if you eat a couple more bites of your bread. Or I'll take a page out of Switch's book and be a pain in the ass for the next hour.
Do you care about everything I've done for you?
I do. Well, there's nothing more I want to do than be here and
Then do
be
it.
by your side. I can't.
Oh, you can't. You don't want to.
I want to.
Right.
I just need a little bit of time. It's Ma already told me the whole adventuring thing from her point of view, but as glamorous as I've tried to make it seem, the first time I had to put something down, I had a panic attack
Then why do it?
because I'm getting stronger.
I
So
don't
I can
care
be
if you're
here with
stronger.
you. I need to be better if it takes the burden off your back.
You are putting the burden on it. Right now.
I know. But if I don't get better, it's going to be a long-term issue. I've
Cyrilla,
done better tattooing since I've left, done better dances, I've figured out more spells, I've learned more stories. Faster than I've done. With a year's time here, the amount of growth I experienced in 1 month has been the same. And I always... The lessons you tried imparting onto me, I've listened. I wasn't doing things right. I wasn't powerful enough. I wasn't knowledgeable enough. I got in my own head and messed things up, and I've done that so much less now. I just...
you care so much about results.
I get it from you.
I'm not asking you to be better, Cyrilla. I'm asking you to be here. You're the only one. You and one asshole are the only ones convinced you're not good enough. So you go flying across the... And now
Just
more than
drift him.
ever, when you're going to be needed the most, you act like you're doing it for me. You're doing what you want.
Mom,
What?
she's blanking. Doesn't know what to say.
And Orla will eat 2 more bites of bread and hand you the plate. Thank you for the meal. I'm tired. I have a lot of work to do by myself, so I would like to go to bed.
If something happens, send for me.
Will you come?
I will.
What do you mean by something?
The drums of war look imminent.
They do.
So, as talked about in the council meeting.
And I will redirect our attention to the map.
I know there's a little river border.
Yes.
I'm
So,
saying that things are ramping up, but I'm saying like if shit's looking to be popping off soon,
Mhm.
not if it's still escalating,
yeah.
then she'll come home.
So, just directing our attention, though, to the map. Sidva is right here on the Gar River. And
Ooh, human land.
this, like everything, to the west of the river, is pretty much undisputed elfland. Everything over here is pretty much undisputed human land. This middle area is, at this point, like, kind of elfland, but like, slash Danaea. But that's been disputed a lot in the past, and there's been a good amount of conflict there. So the council is anticipating conflict there. And there are and you will be probably passing through there.
Hmm.
Warp.
Well, it kind of depends on your route. You might just go straight into human land. Amalusia.
So, Olivia, can you remind? We had a few things. So our original choice of missions were the Myconids in the mountains, the ancient ruins in the northeast, and
And
the sundering
down-
ritual in the southwest.
yeah. Grananathra.
But we had decided that we were going to the island
giant temple.
first, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Giant temple in Coronel.
Scylla might be calling it audible. That's for just group discussion later.
Okay. Sirla, I can't stop you. Don't act like you're doing it for me. It's insulting.
I guess I've been really selfish, haven't I?
You're at the age, I suppose.
I'll be back.
It better be. There. Goodbye.
Hugs her again.
She'll hug you this time.
Do you need anything before I go to bed?
For you to stay?
To help you to sleep? Oh, that'll probably be the same answer. Just know that Swish is watching my back too. And they're getting stronger. And they may not have the same tie to home here. But I think they show up too in the hour of need.
I know.
Honestly, I think Alder would too. They're very task driven. And Fiddick, you can get a favor out of this, so probably yeah.
Well, I'll try to hold out for your grand adventure.
Nothing grand about it.
Aren't you going to a temple that was once owned by giants?
Well, every time we get into conflict, I'm in a constant state of panic.
Well, I did not.
I'm in a constant state of anxiety.
Well, Sirla,
Mood.
it's not very different from when you're out of conflict. And I didn't teach you magic for conflict.
Well, it's what I've been using it for, in part.
I'm aware.
I mean, how else am I supposed to live? I have noodle arms.
In this city, doing your role, where you are protected.
Right, on a pedestal.
Or crushed beneath it. Alright,
I'll be back. Love you, Mom.
love you too.
She'll all go again. I feel like she got her hug thing for Rue. I feel like deep pressure kind of, when it gets a little too overstimulated, helps out. So learn to hug
Yeah,
from that. I have expertise in hugs, and
you
she'll.
hug like a weighted jacket.
Mm-hmm. Straight jacket. Yeah, we're gonna
Which
take
I also
the.
think you probably got from Slanya.
Mm-hmm.
I
Sudden
feel like
bear
she was
hug
probably the
strength.
more, like, Orla did most of the day-to-day parenting stuff, but Slanya was the one that was more, like, physically, like, affectionate.
Mm-hmm. Which is why she tries to hug Mom every chance she gets.
Yeah.
I feel like she didn't get that from her mom as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So yeah, she's going to skedaddle on out of there.
Mm-hmm.
And I've survived. Da, 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 da. And head back downstairs and kind of stop once she gets down to the bottom steps, and doesn't really feel like seeing her friends right now, so she's kind of leaves the plate and the cup on the bottom step, and just goes back up the stairs, opens up the window, and yeets herself out of it using levitate.
I was like, oh! Yeah, and in the
No.
distance, you hear, ferrets can't sweat, so that's why they need a cooler environment.
Amazing.
And a female ferret can have over 160 babies in her lifetime.
That's a lot of fucking babies. Yeah, she's gonna go see Ronan.
Okay.
Don't you get all gay and get over there. Even though it's true.
So Ronan does not live far because you're in kind of like the fancier part of town, where like,
Mhm.
I mean, nobody's like rich in, but well
Yeah.
off, nobody's rich in the broader context of Danae.
What we see in
but
cities, yeah.
they're rich in the context of Sitva.
Mm-hmm.
Because, yeah, like the Mythweavers they're on a pedestal. They're like very respected and they make bank. But also, it's kind of, there's an implication of like, as long as you stay in line.
Mm-hmm.
So you kind of go down the street. Are you trying to be sneaky?
Yeah.
Okay, roll stealth with disadvantage because you're levitating.
No, not levitate. Feather
just
fall out of
go
the
down.
window.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Give me a stealth
Didn't
roll.
use Featherfall for that?
That's what I was using it for. I must have misspoken.
Well, levitate or featherfall?
Featherfall.
Okay. Okay. So
19.
you sneak your way out and down the road a bit and to the, oh god, what was it, like Forest Main?
I think so. I think it was Kuan Forest name. Forest name, yes. Forest Main was the head councilman, and the son was
Yeah.
Ronan Forest Main.
Yeah. So you make your way to the Forest Main household. And you know where, Ronan's room is.
Boombox.
And
Never
you
gonna do
actually, as you arrive, you see Ronan climbing down the trellis on the side of his house, and then like wipes his hands on his pants and turns and says, okay, and then sees you and is like, see you.
To the forest!
So yeah, you guys go to the forest, and you actually see that he has a
Or
blanket
riverfront. Yeah.
and a little basket with a bottle of mead and some snacks, some strawberries.
Ah. Oh.
Hi. I was gonna say river, but forest works.
Or down the river where there are a lot of trees, where it's a forest.
Yeah.
I guess your evening was a little bit less hectic than mine.
Well, I got a big talk about last time there was conflict. You were too young, and you don't even remember. And I remember it. I remember training. But anyways, and you were too young, and now it's time for you to take up the sword and spear and shield and bow and glaive and whatever. Yeah, so that was my evening. How was yours?
About the same, really. Mom's trying to get me to stay.
And you're not?
I don't think so. It would be a shame to waste the money that Olivia got to make art of myself, and that's like literally the only reason why I'm not staying here.
And to finish Cirla's story?
I mean,
Meta gamer.
yeah, but like,
I think that's good.
if something happens, I'll be back here with whatever strength I have.
Yeah. Here. And he will pour you a glass of mead.
Oh, thank you.
I'll try and do my best so that you don't have to come back, even though I would like it if you did. Hopefully it's not because you have to.
Do you think I'm going down the right path?
I know you weren't happy here.
I tried to be. Whether it was your dad, my mom, or some of the passing comments. Honestly, what mom told me is kind of a little disturbing, but it's going to be another thing to unpack later. Just
I think you shouldn't worry about Sidva, and you should worry about Cirla.
I worry about everybody.
Yeah.
And you're one of my best friends. You never really judged Rue or me, and treated me like it was normal.
I don't think you're normal. I think you're a person, but I think you're a very special person, and not because you're a Mythweaver.
Ears are starting to black. Oh. Why do you think that?
I thought it was a little obvious. If you could have been happy here, I would have liked to have been the one to make you happy.
Oh.
But that's not who you are, or where you are right now. But it's what I this and he's blushing hard. And then drinks some more. I think that you care a lot about everyone, and you always want to talk everything out. You believe in all of the stories that you tell, and you believe that if people just understand each other, things will work out. And I like that.
Olivia.
Yes?
I just had a premonition. If you I'm about to I'm about to crash my black ass out. I can't do that on stream. If you make this brother die in the ensuing conflict, I will kidnap Tabaxi. I swear to the gods.
My baby!
Lock it in now.
My baby!
I like everyone's reaction was like, "Oh, that's the worst thing you could have done."
My baby!
Anyway,
He'll bite you.
I welcome it.
Hey, before he had brothers, he was a little biting machine.
So, didn't mean to interrupt it. I just had a little premonition I had to make known. Continue, please. I derail your brain.
You're a good person.
Well, if it's I think you're a wonderful person too. I mean, you're driven. You're kind too. And I don't know, it's just... Remember the first time that kissed me and
Yeah, I remember that.
It's like seeing stars in your eyes.
Well, it's hard not to when looking at you.
Literally.
Yeah.
Mhm. Thanks, that was all the loud running towards.
You're so cute.
Motherfucker. I like when everything settles down on my end, and if we're not seeing other people, maybe we can revisit that topic.
Yeah,
Because
I'd like that.
in case I also haven't made it abundantly clear, I do like you a lot.
But you know, if you fall in love on the road, you should. I'll just have to make sure that whoever it is good enough. But if Swish approves of them, then that'll be okay with me.
I'm not even sure if they approve of you, to be honest.
Well, they don't know about me is what's working in my favor. Okay, great. Oh,
Swing first, swing hard.
would you still like me if I just ran?
I had a whole ass comment pass through my head of like, well, you got cake back there? I am a menace.
Indeed, he does.
Did you just roll for cake?
Yes. And I got a 19, so.
Everyone, this is Fadehome. We're gay, dumb idiots, okay?
Yeah.
We're day gum idiots. Hi, Thomas.
Hi, I'm here too.
I mean,
Over here triggering a sinus infection. Technically. It took me out almost literally.
Because
well,
I
it
don't
may.
want to fight Swish. Because I'll lose. And it'll hurt.
I don't think, at least with them, I don't think the point is to win. I think the point is to give them at least one good hit before you get your ass knocked out.
Okay.
But
think
I
can
don't.
do that.
I don't mind if you. I mean, it won't change my opinion of you. It'll disrupt the fantasy a little bit. And she says with a bit of a cheeky smile.
Yeah, I can get a good hit in and then die.
You won't die. Just be mortally wounded.
You can heal, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh! Speaking of mortal wounds, I can breathe fire.
Oh. Like a lot? Like, can you show me?
And she will check for trees around and see a clearing.
Mm-hmm.
So she just have to
And
do a
has-
war signal in the middle of the night.
Yeah. When
And,
everybody's on high alert.
high
for an
alert,
actual
yes.
war.
I just want
So
to say,
sh-
man has his priorities straight.
Like, wait, small, tiny star girl can breathe fire. I want to see. Yes. So she'll go a little ways away, a few steps, and then just take a strong step move her body like it's a dance, and then rear her head around and then fireball as it.
I would like to roll perception. One to notice when she left, and a second roll to notice the giant fireball coming from the nearby forest.
I would use subtle spell with this, but it only stops my need for
Yeah,
shit, not
exactly.
Yeah. All right. Why don't we get well, it's interesting because around the time that Cirla is moving out, you all get disadvantage on your perception check because if any of you had started to notice something, you would have been distracted by Grandma loudly saying, "So, Rue, which one is your favorite ferret?" So, everybody can give me a perception check with disadvantage.
I would love that.
And I'm not holding my shield, so it's at actual disadvantage. That's unfortunate.
Force.
Oh, it's a nat 1 for me.
Oh my god!
Do you get double nat
2
20s?
nat 20s! 2 nat
Oh
20s!
no!
What?
Oh no! They're gonna be
This
found
is-
making out by the elder sibling.
So, do you get thrown out of your village if you murder people?
Yes.
Or, like, what are the rules about murder?
Look, okay, you get thrown out of your village if you accidentally kill a cow. So, murdering the chief's son.
Yeah.
Fiddick, did you get
I
a nat
didn't
1?
breathe fire
got a
at
nat one.
Yes, I absolutely. I'm. Please tell me about the ferrets, George. George. There you go.
Yeah, so Fiddick and Alder are distracted, but Swish, you see Cirla sneaking out. You do anything about that? Well, you don't do anything that interferes with the last 5-10 minutes of roleplay. So.
Yeah, exactly. No. Swish will keep doing. I feel like I don't need to roll insight for this, but I'm going to anyway.
Okay.
I think Swish would have a pretty good. Yeah, Swish knows where Cyril's going. With an 18, plus stuff. So yeah, 22. So Swish will give it a few minutes and then finish most of the dishes, and then be like, Fiddick, you were looking to help, right? You can finish the rest of these. I'm just gonna step outside for a moment.
Yeah, said I would. Just be careful. People fight in your village, so Yeah, but I'm sure you already know. I'll take care of it. Yep.
And
Don't
Grandma,
get into
who is
any
sitting,
fights, basically.
sitting with her feet up, watching Alder clean, and now Fiddick will say, "And who taught you guys how to be a good host?"
What's being a good host?
You're making your guests clean.
I
Oh
don't mind.
no. It's nothing. Really, they helped me around camp more often than I can count. And I'll give a very stealthy wink to Swish because I'm certain they have not helped.
Alder,
Yeah.
No.
Alder is just going to say, "Oh, I complete tasks."
Yeah, and
Very-
Grandma's not going to roll insight because, true or false, she believes what she believes, which is that her grandchildren are useless in domestic tasks.
Okay, so then let's see how stealthy Swish is. The answer is
I mean,
probably not
I'm
very,
assuming
but
you've probably changed out of your armor, though.
okay. Well, not at disadvantage. That would have been a dirty 20. At disadvantage, that's a 2. So
Be stealthy. So, You sneak up to the clearing. You're like just
Blasted.
stepping past the tree, and bam, fireball.
I'm just imagining Cyrilla looking over and then noticing like Swish like patting out fire.
Swish!
Swish!
What are you? Why?
And Ronan's kind of in shock from the fireball.
Uh-huh.
Well, wanted to make sure you were okay. You clearly are, and I am now suffering from third-degree burns. But thank you for that.
Get your ass over here. Goes to heal them.
Over here.
Oh. Shit.
And Ronan is thinking, hit him first, hit him hard. Yeah. Hit them first, hit them hard. Looking at Swish's severe burns.
Cobra Kai never dies.
And
Yeah.
as soon as Swish, you step forward, just bam. In the arm.
Oh,
How
no.
hard?
Not that hard.
So, Fish is just gonna look at Ronan like, dude,
She said too.
what the hell? You know, I should have just stayed at home.
Yeah, you wouldn't have gotten fireballed then.
Right.
You want a snack?
Actually, yeah, that would be lovely.
Goodbye, Swish.
Bye, Cyrilla.
Burp.
Yeah, and Ronan was the one hearing boss music now. So Swish, do you stay and spy, or do you...
No, Swish will wink at Cyrilla and be like, have fun. And then actually leave.
Meanwhile, from inside, you guys hear, like, hear, like, a boom, and see, like, a bunch of birds flying up.
So I just wanted to ask a little thing about your village. Like, are the fights here ritualized? There seems to be a lot of people. Wait, was that a fight, or did someone tip a cow? And
Switch is
I'm just
gone.
going to try looking through the window.
Roll perception.
Turns out they're just right
The
outside
next
of the
funny
back
thing
door.
is Swish coming back with like burnt up clothing. Oh, there's your natural 20.
Nat 20 to
Why is everybody?
You see just the crest of a fireball above the tree line.
Can I identify that it is a spell and not like a natural occurrence?
Yeah. You know what fireball looks like.
You very much do, considering.
Yeah, I saw it from very close. Thanks. So
Oh.
I will drop the things that I'm doing, and I will just blurt out like, I forgot I left something on a stove, and I leave.
We need to get you a guide for lying.
I'm
Otter
actually
just
good
going-
at lying when it's
I know.
important. Yeah.
Yeah.
Otter's just gonna stand there rubbing a dish, very confused.
Grandma said, oh, wonder what happened. And then, Rue says, is it? And then Grandma's like, no, it's nowhere near Ferrotopia, you're fine. And Rue's like, oh, okay. The rest of the forest can burn down.
Sure.
Yeah, it's not Ferrotopia.
Well, you can prevent forest fires or cause them, Cyrilla.
So, Fiddick, you probably go running off in the direction of the fire and run into Swish, leaving the direction of the fire.
Looking no more singed, I assume, than when they left.
The clothing
The
is
clothes
a
are
bit
singed.
yeah. Oh hey Fiddick. What are you why are you
No,
out
no. What is this? Are we? Is the wild hunt here? What is
here?
happening? I saw
Oh, you
that
saw
spell.
you saw No, Cyrilla's showing off to a boy.
Fiddick's calm is absolutely unchanged, obviously. Oh, is it that same boy that we saw walking in? The one who
Oh, the guard, the
yeah, the one with
counselor's
a
son.
lazy eye and a snaggle tooth.
No.
Oh, the other one.
Oh, the better looking one.
That's
What do you think of my
That's
sister's taste?
I don't know. I don't know. Okay, I hoped I would know what to do when my daughter reached that age, and I kind of hoped she never would because I never would have.
She didn't.
Is he nice? Is he nice?
I could have said
Swish
so much
almost
there.
said
Fiddick.
something.
No, you're
Not
not.
listening.
You're not going to say anything. You're not going to say
The thought-
anything.
If you
because
had
will
if you
regret
had to
it.
text thoughts up, there was
Yes.
there was a thought that crossed Swish's mind that they did not say out loud.
Yes.
Because it would have devastated Fake.
Look, devastating Fiddick is not a flex.
I know, that's why you don't want to do it.
Yeah.
Um,
So is he nice at the very least?
yeah, I think so.
Oh. All right, because chiefs' sons generally. Well, all right.
This
Are you
is a
sure
small town.
though? Are you sure? Like on
I mean, you saw the fireball. She can take care of herself.
Okay, so battlefield quite different than what can happen. How old are you? And I mean not just you, but also your sister.
I'm 27. She's 21.
And I
21.
suppose that this is still, 27 in your life cycle.
How
If
old
we're
do friends
talking-
have to be?
I meet a lot. When I first came to Danaea, I met a lot of races that I never met before. And I am very bad at guessing their age. I assumed that you and Cirla were much younger, maybe? I can't really base myself off of physical features from, people that I don't really know too much about. So I figured that I would base myself on your actions. And, yeah.
Gonna ignore the implications of that.
Sure.
And assume you meant the best that you could have met with that.
Yes.
Yeah, you've met Grandma, right?
Yeah.
She's pretty old. Some would say.
Yeah, even I could
pretty
figure
old.
that out.
she's what is she, like 80?
She's in her 80s.
Yeah, she's in her 80s. So to give you a, I guess, scale of our
Got it.
typical lifespans.
No, this is actually very helpful because I can't go around asking people's age. I feel like I can do that with you without too much
No.
upset. That really helps. I won't again.
I will say though, there's some speculation. I mean, we may live longer just because elven blood. Specifically Rue. He really took after the elven side. He'll probably outlive both me and Sirla.
Right.
But we'll see. Who knows?
Yeah, Grandma's actually almost 90.
And I figure Swish would
Hold on.
know that and have said
Yeah.
90 and
Yes.
not 80. Okay.
Well,
Yeah.
almost 90.
Sure. It's my birthday in 2 months and a half. Right. So it wasn't an accident. Does she think that using her most powerful, most disruptive spell inside the city she grew up in is the correct way to woo that boy? That is. I saw I saw it destroy many creatures, and
I know.
I
I was
don't-
standing in the middle of it.
yes. Well, so was I at some point. Really has to work on her aim, and really that's what I was worried about. Because if
Well,
you found yourself in it,
to be fair, she didn't know I was there. So
oh, she knew I was there.
I do remember
So-
that. Yes.
Yes.
Hey,
So
Hey, Finnick, go hit that! Hit him that!
look, I'll assume she knows what she's doing, and the reason walking back is because you think this is all okay, and I'll trust your judgment. Do that.
Well, we're leaving in the morning. I say she should do what she wants tonight.
All right. Yes, and she is coming to sleep back at your home, right?
Probably.
Like
She
supposed
better
to.
be.
Okay. All right. I like that answer.
I will.
You know what?
I will be
I do.
going out on a hunting party if she's not.
Understandable. All right. Well, there are still plenty of dishes to do. So,
What do you?
Except Alder
There were
has
only
just
like
finished
4.
the last one.
Yeah.
Doing tasks.
they are truly task oriented.
Yeah.
Hey, I only left you like 4
Alder-
dishes. What do you mean? There's still a bunch of dishes to do? Did you dirty? Was there second dinner without me?
Oh, you don't know about second dinner? I mean, I learned my cooking skills with halfling traders. Anyway, yeah, you already missed second dinner, but if we hurry back, we'll be just in time for third dinner.
Let's get back then.
I typically skip those on the road.
We've
So,
been skipping second
you get
dinner on
back-
us too.
For not second or third dinner, but to see Grandma offering Alder some psychoactive substances in the form of a pipe and some herb.
Oh,
Those
I
are
don't
choices.
tell
Swish will say nothing as Ted just
Alder will be like, Alder will just blatantly be like, "Oh, I don't like how that smells, but thank you."
That's okay. I mean, I'm gonna smoke anyway, though.
Well,
Okay.
well, if you're offering.
Yeah, come on, have some.
Swish will definitely sit down and partake.
Yeah. Vidic.
I do have my own, but I'm not going to flaunt that. They're trying to be cool, so I guess I will. Yeah, guess I will.
Mm-hmm.
After the first couple puffs, Swish just. Fiddick, this is what you've been. This is what you've been
No.
smoking?
No. Only on special occasions.
What smells like? I've definitely. Whew. That is strong.
Yeah. Well, you get used to it eventually.
Question is, does
Grandma,
Alder
this is
get a
what you've been
contact eye?
smoking?
Probably.
Alder what?
You get a contact
Alder
eye.
what?
Con save.
Contact. Oh. You know what? I'll make a con save.
Oh no. Is Alder
Make
zooted?
a con. It is a 12. God
Okay.
is Alder zooted.
Not really, but a little, like, a little zoot. Baby zoot.
Baby zoot do
Baby
do
zoot.
do do do.
Oh, and I looked up Fearbold lifespans. Apparently, they become
it's
adults.
3. It's
What?
so
They become-
long.
I was saying that apparently Fearbolgs become like adults at 30, and I put 28 on Alder's character sheet. I'm like, oh, I'm rolling them.
Well, you can adjust that if you would like.
I would very much like.
You're 28 equivalents.
Yeah.
I'm just a
let's go.
teenage furball baby.
Why does that work so well? Oh my god.
I get a hit
Hey.
wonder every now and again.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, please never change. I would cry. Oh, we'll do 33. Why not?
Okay. Sounds good.
Fiddick truly is the dad of the group.
Yeah.
So, meanwhile, back at the date, how's the date going?
Despite the interruption, I think pretty well. They've always gotten, I don't think they were like really aware of each other until Cyrilla started getting older, catching up to the whole, elven lifespan thing. And kind of started noticing one another and getting along pretty well. So like it's just like I guess like riding a bike in a sense, like getting back into older grooves and like reminiscing about some memories of like the news of like when Swish and the gang like stole something they probably shouldn't have, and was some neighborhood kid, getting to I don't know, like breaking their leg, like trying to, wrestle a cow or something, so, like, and then, small town stories like that. And kind of a general good vibe where Sarah doesn't, normally drink, and she's like tolerating a little bit now with like making a face with the mead. But she's not getting anywhere near drunk. Or even really that tipsy.
Yeah.
Just having a good, wholesome time. And just kind of forgetting the world for a little bit, and like having a sneak peek of like what could be here if she decides to stay.
Yep.
And maybe feeling a little bit bold because of the rush from casting fireball and the whole two-side confession thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, Ronan?
Yes.
I've been waiting for you to kiss me again.
And Ronan will definitely do as requested. This one is a little less innocent.
And Sierra definitely sees the stars fly again.
Yep.
Young people in love.
Mm-hmm.
Stupid,
Sweet baby.
dumb, young love.
Sweet babies.
Mhm.
Yep.
She is. She feels the heat in her face. I was gonna say cheeks. I'm like, nope, can't say that. And just kind of looks up to them, seeing the stars in their eyes, and she's probably looking the same.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I'm really gonna miss you.
I'm gonna miss you too. You sure you're gonna have time in all your adventures to miss me?
Ronan, as wonderful as I've tried to make the adventuring seem, I am in a constant state of panic. I will think of you fondly.
I'll think of you fondly and often.
But if someone else catches your eye here, don't hold back.
Okay. I don't think that will happen, but okay.
You
Okay,
need help.
you don't think? Wrong answers.
But
Boy!
Boy!
when you get back, see where we stand.
Do you need my help sneaking back in again?
Can you still do the... I almost said make me go up.
Cirla have no reaction to that whatsoever. Me, though, the fucking gremlin that I am, just...
Can you still levitate people?
Mhm.
Okay, I might need help.
It's a Nazi thing. In general.
So
sponsor.
yeah, you guys walk back to his place, and you get another kiss before sweeping him off his feet and up to his bedroom window.
Good night. Boy, who is that?
And then as you sneak off, you hear, "Where have you been?"
Oh.
Oh no. I should leave. Expeditiously. So she's going to get back home, which isn't that far of a jaunt. And she goes in through the front door. She's not hiding.
Mhm.
I think
It's
she just
like
needed a
the
break
butt
from
of
shit.
her face.
And you see, maybe Slanya's already gone to bed, but Grandma and your traveling companions are high to various degrees.
Hi, Sarah.
You know, how are you feeling, Alder?
My fingers are fuzzy.
I'll get you some water.
Okay.
Fine.
Hey, Celia.
It's fine. It typically
How was your-
finishes.
How was your night?
Not as good as yours by the looks of it. Do you need snacks?
What?
Yeah, we need
Snacks.
snacks.
Okay.
Oh, snacks sound amazing. Fiddick, you said third dinner. What happened
Yes, I
to
can
that?
get. No,
There was a second dinner?
I'll get to that. Well, you missed second dinner.
I had my own second dinner.
I forgot. Second dinner?
I'll go get
Yes,
snacks.
Sure.
Wait. Should I have not washed the dishes? No, I should have washed the dishes because
You did
we need to
good.
eat on Thursday.
Yep.
Did good, kid. You did good.
Alder, you're so helpful.
That's a rare Swish compliment. You should take it while you can.
Alder, slightly high, will like pat the top of Swish's head.
Progress.
They're like wispy hair just now is.
Your mic's
You're
done
breaking.
now.
Oh yeah, Swish's hair will like start floating in two different directions. Tan parts it.
Okay, I brought meats for the non-vegans and the cheese and bread. Also, cheese is for not
Well,
vegans
the
too.
vegan has gone to sleep.
Mhm.
Grandma
want to
didn't
hear
bring
more
up
high.
was,
For the You're a little too baby for that. They may be twins, but the thing
was
about,
baby.
Elven lifespan versus Genasi lifespan is one goes up quicker.
Yeah.
So, I was hoping to talk about more serious things tonight, but it looks like let's save it for the morning.
No, this
What's
is the
serious?
perfect
What
time to
happened?
talk about serious stuff.
Serious shit.
Did something happen?
Serious shit. That's it. Did something
Well,
happen?
my mom happened.
Oh,
Ah. We already knew that was gonna happen, silly.
would you like to vent?
Not really. I'll probably come up later after I've done bottling it up or something. Who knows? But I'm more concerned about.
Sierra,
it up.
this is a
Have a
safe
smoke.
space. You know that.
I'm okay. I'm not okay, but I was hoping to talk. The drums of war are starting apparently to be drummed, banged.
Yeah.
I can't say that.
Meaning Faye can't. Sierra can.
Yes. I be interested to talk about going and dealing with the stuff we had in the human lands as opposed to going to the ruins, which I know you Swish are particularly interested in, but maybe if we can pull off some diplomacy along the way, and this is really just wishful thinking, considering.
Cyrilla. Where's the belt? Oh, Grandma, did you finish the belt?
Oh, the bell. We should not start on that yet.
No worries. It's for a point anyway. Cyrilla, we're the worst people for that sort of thing. Um, but if you're worried about the conflict, have you considered staying? You'd probably be of a lot of help here. I love traveling with you, but, if what
Mom
you think
wants,
is right is helping, then, I mean, I understand.
Mom wants me to stay, and I do want to stay, but my mom thinks I'm being selfish and wanting to keep going out, and honestly, I don't know anymore if I'm really doing this for me, if I'm doing this for.
Have you thought about why staying is hard? Like beyond the insecurities, have you thought about the way that you feel? I'm not good with words, or emotions. Um,
Same.
but my father, when he was alive, used to say that uh, while our actions define what we do through our intentions, and our actions are reflected with our intentions. Have you thought about the impact that you leave? Have you thought about the impact that you might leave by staying, and the impact that you have left by traveling, and which one you feel more secure in, or more fulfilled by? Because ultimately you only get one life, Sarah. It won't last forever.
Like what they
As
said.
I've said
I think
before, I've pretty much been in a constant state of panic whenever combat's happened. And
But beyond combat,
hmm?
beyond combat, it has not all been combat. I think that you are a very inspiring person, and I it may be the wrong thing to say, but I have to wonder about the intentions when you are pressured so much to stay here in this one little place when there is a world out there. Danae, or the world is not just Sidfa, and the things that you do outside of Sidfa could still benefit Sidfa if that is one of your concerns, especially with War on the Horizon.
also, I don't think doing things selfishly is a bad thing all the time. I think you should do what you want to do. And that's what I want you to do.
I just don't want Mom to stress out so much. She's kind of hamstringing herself. She's not
Well,
eating like she should. She's not resting like she should be. And I just want to
and
see
she's
everyone I
making
love
it
happy.
your problem?
I mean, kind of is literally my problem, considering I'm supposed to inherit the Mythweaver stuff.
Do you want to inherit the Mythweaver stuff?
Think so, yeah.
Okay, well,
But I don't feel ready for
I
it.
think... I don't think anyone feels ready for it.
I
I
will
can tell you what,
not.
I don't think Mom feels ready for it. And she's been doing it for years.
I will not tell you what to do, Sarah. You're the only one who can decide. But I do think that in your decision, you should prioritize yourself, because if you step into something that you are not committed to, you may be doing more harm than good. And I think that ultimately it is through making decisions that we must learn. I did not learn much when I was not making decisions. So
Elder, when did you get so wise? Where's
The
this
good
word
push.
wisdom been the rest of the trip?
I think it's the tingly fingers.
Yeah, that makes sense.
My mind is not so clouded by
Smoke.
what I lack. I do not know what herb this is. I do not think that I want it going
Adderall.
directly into my
That's all Alder needs. Some Alderall.
Yeah, there
Ultimately, Sarah, I want to help you the way that you have helped me. And I am trying to do it. I do not fully understand what I am saying, so I hope it is at least resonating.
Just feels like a lot.
And Alder will like kind of hold Sirwa's hand.
It is a lot. And it is okay to be overwhelmed.
Protection from good and evil. Huh. And she was like, okay, they're not possessed. Cool. She just holds their hands. Like, it's like a stray cat sitting in your lap.
Like a high Alder, turns out, is a much more relaxed Alder.
Had I known, I could have fixed this whole wizard thing.
I just.
Wait, what? What did you say, Thomas?
Oh, I just said that I could have fixed this whole wizard thing with items I have in my pack right now. Who knew trauma was so
Sure, it's the wizard.
Yeah.
That is Yes. I mean that certainly didn't help. Uh,
No, it's just I felt like ever since I was little, I had this set path, and so I was happy to do it, and I stopped measuring up, and I needed something to change, and I thought I wanted it to, so I could come back here and be proud of myself and take this burden away from my mom, but she said that I'm doing it for myself and that I'm being selfish, and
I think maybe you could benefit from being a little bit selfish. I think that you don't. While there are decisions to be made in the moment, this is not one of those decisions, it feels like. Perhaps you will find some clarity on the road if that is what you still wish to do. Perhaps you will find wisdom or perspective that you did not have before.
that's what I've been trying to do. Thought I've learned a lot, but kind of just feels like I'm back to square one again.
My mother used to say that growth is not linear. And sometimes plants grow in unexpected ways, especially when there is something like a fire or a very harsh winter. Sometimes things will be broken down and then they will grow back stronger. And perhaps this is your breaking down moment.
Grandma?
Yeah.
that's some good fish.
Can you give your blend to Fiddick before we go? And second, what do you've been the myth weaver the longest?
Yeah. Long ass time.
Do you have any wisdom you can give to me?
Oh, the Mythweaver part? Pretty fun. Politics suck ass. He'll be good at it. But you gotta decide. What parts you're gonna pass down.
Make it sound like generational trauma.
What's that?
I don't know. It's a word I picked up from Fiddick.
Just do your best. Take the good parts. And not the bad, you know? Rock the boat.
Oh, exactly. Yeah. Rock the boat. Eat the rish. Do you know the recipe for Molotov? Because I do. Not Molotov. Napalm. Napalm.
Mm.
For reference, Twitch and or U.S. government, this is a joke.
Yeah.
Fuck off, FBI agent. Rock the boat. I think that's something you should say to Swish, considering they've already
No,
done
Swish.
that.
If you're on a boat, Swish is in charge of keeping the boat sailing and not.
Oh, I
like,
forgot to say they blew up
rocking
the boat.
it or blowing a hole in it or anything like that.
Oh, I forgot to mention they did blow a hole in the boat.
Oh,
I
shit.
told that story.
Actually, that was mentioned at dinner tonight, I believe.
Yeah.
It's been a long
don't-
day.
No, I didn't mention that to Mom. Just Mom and Grandma.
I would never mention that to Mom.
I don't think I will.
Yeah.
It's one thing I never liked either.
Rocking boats? Or your mother?
But, well,
Hmm.
rocking boats. But I was referring to
Good.
my mom and how they sometimes treat Swish.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. That's true.
I think it feels like she's also dealing with a lot, considering.
Yeah.
I know this is a lot to ask you, especially while you're high, but especially for
Huh?
you, Grandma. But maybe can you show a little bit extra care to Mom in these coming
What
weeks?
I've
And
been doing.
I meant emotional.
It's what I've been
Seems
trying
like there's
to
a lot of
do.
pressure on
Well, yeah.
her, and we talked a little bit. I don't want to go into specifics because it still feels like a very private thing. But sometimes it feels like this Smithweaver thing is more like chains.
Yeah. I'll take care of her.
And tell Ma I said the same thing too,
I'll tell her to.
and to not let her
And
overwork.
she'll. Well, we'll do our best.
I know.
And she'll kind of get up and grab the belt and kind of say, "You kids have fun. I'm going to bed.
Night, Grandma.
Night."
You want a hug?
Sure.
That was a rhetorical question, by the way.
And she will receive a hug and then give Swish a hug.
And gestures to Fiddick.
Oh, I'll take a hug.
You. Okay. And then
Not sure about Alder.
gives Alder a shoulder pat,
There you go.
a head pat.
Alder will accept this.
Night, Grandma.
All right. Night.
Well, I think it's about time.
Oh, more than about time, honestly. You all seem ready to, well, either conk out or find another party. Yeah, let's call it a night for everybody.
Well, I either go to sleep now or hit my second wind, and I won't go to sleep until the sun rises.
Swish, go to sleep.
Yes. How about you,
That's probably
follow
a
me
good
up.
idea.
Yeah, follow me up to your bed, and we'll see if you hit your second wind there.
My bed.
Oh. And I kind of look around, not knowing, does Swish still have a room?
Swish doesn't know if Swish still has a room.
Swish still has a room.
Second
It's
door on
a
the left.
guest room now. but it's still more or less as Swish left it.
Second door on the left.
We did not solidify sleeping arrangements.
Did we need to?
Well, we have a guest bedroom now, but that's kind of Swish's room.
Exactly. Are we sleeping on the couch?
Alder, you can take my bed,
No, that's your bed.
and you're a guest. Those are the rules
Okay.
here.
That's your bed. I don't want to sleep in your bed. Because it's your bed, it's not my bed.
Yeah, no, fitting. If I still have a bed, you can have it. I can sleep on the chair. The chair is quite comfy, actually.
Probably less than a bed. Come on, let's get you laying down
We've
as
been
horizontal as we
sleeping-
can, because I'm
We've
not
been
sure.
sleeping in hostels and campgrounds for the last month. The chair is honestly an improvement.
Look, that chair does look comfy, but your family seems well off. I can't believe that you're. It would, you know what? It's your.
Just take the bed, Fiddick.
Yeah, I will. You know what? You are 27 or 29. So I'll accept that. Now to find it.
And I guess my bed's big
Second
enough
door on the
for
left upstairs.
two. You can just share it, Alder.
Um,
And there was only one
Sleeping.
bed.
Sleeping next to a person. I do not think I am there yet.
Then I'll pull out some cushions and blankets. Then you can sleep on the floor.
Yes. In fact, it was with your party that I've actually been sleeping on beds for the first time in, I think, since my parents died.
Oh. I give you a hug, but I know we're not there yet, so I was going to give your hand a squeeze. I have a sudden burst of inspiration.
Sudden burst of inspiration.
I'll be back. Good night.
Otter's gonna insight that. I'll do it at disadvantage since they're,
Yeah. Okay.
I'll do it at disadvantage since they're high.
Okay.
I would argue for advantage because they're high.
Okay, well that's a nat one.
It's a nat 1.
With disadvantage, yeah.
Oh. She's
Alright.
going
Well, then
to go cast off fireballs to the person she hates the most in this town. She's going to commit murder. Kidding. So I wanted to do this, but I forgot to add it on to the end of the date. So I'm just having an inspiration now.
I would love to, whenever I do find Swish's room, I do want to investigate it because it's probably an archaeological preserved, photograph.
Look at
of-
this graph.
Yeah, exactly. Of who they were in their family before they were shuffled off, let's say, or moved elsewhere. And I kind of want to see if I can't find anything pertaining to that old life of Swish. I don't know what I would find, but maybe Swish can offer some.
Well, I will
Yep.
say, in terms of Swish's room, all of Swish's personal things have been, that Swish did not take, have been packed up into a trunk.
Got it.
But so for the most part, the room is pretty generic.
And the trunk, I assume, is not in this room.
It's in the closet, or it's in the room. It's under the bed.
Okay. I am going to simply take a peek at it, if
Kidding.
possible.
Snooping. A
Alright,
private
Rob.
property.
What
Yeah.
would be Swish's possessions that they would have not taken with them?
Trying to think. So, Swish was. Let me check the notes. How old did I say Swish was? I think they were sent away at 16. So I'm thinking like, what, what would have? So I'm like, okay, 16-year-old Swish, would have been like into emo bands and stuff like that. What's the equivalent in Tanea?
Goth elf pinup.
Dark elf music.
Oh god.
It's very echoey.
I am sure.
No, so yeah, so there would be like some I'll say like dark elf fantasy books, like fiction. And a not a teddy bear, a teddy, like a stuffed animal. A stuffed
Huh.
ferret.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Of course. I'll kind of look at all of this. Like rifling through, and I don't feel great about it, but I am curious. Swish is kind of a closed book, and I think once I find like the ferret, I feel really bad. Like for snooping, because it really feels so personal and so much like invasion of privacy now that
Oh.
I'm no longer cool with it. Oh, the dark elf music and the dark elf fiction is all fine. We all had that phase.
Not a phase, Dad.
But little did she know it was. But yes, and I think I'm going to replace everything very carefully, and I'm also going to take the so the boat that I carved, or that I had started whittling for Swish, and that I accidentally broke with the 21 strength during one of our watches. Yes. And I'll kind of like sheepishly just put it along with all of the possessions, close it, slide it back under the bed, and go to sleep.
Okay. So, anybody else have anything to do before getting a long rest?
Yeah. I forgot to do this on the date. So I'm just remembering it now. I'm about to wake up Ronan again. I will.
Okay.
I'm gonna give Ronan a tattoo.
Oh, okay. We can just backtrack that. What are you gonna give him a tattoo of?
I did not think that far.
Okay.
Nice.
Does Ronan already have tattoos?
Probably a couple.
Or
I
is-
mean, fairly accomplished at fighting. So has probably been, earned some tattoos. But if you offer a tattoo, he will say, "Can you give me one that's not about being a warrior?"
Not about being a warrior.
Something
So the one I was
that's
thinking of,
from
that
you.
was so close. From me. Nothing generic. Nope, that's too warrior-like. Coal, hazel tree. Used to force oneself, wisdom, creativity, knowledge. Nah. Faithfulness, rebirth, cycle of life, guidance, freedom.
Freedom is good.
Freedom. Or Gort. Nah. Muine. I don't know how to pronounce that. We'll do from the third Acme. I'm not sure how to pronounce this. If it's what it's spelled like, it's Muin.
Okay. I don't know how to pronounce it either.
It's a grapevine. It's kind of connected with truthfulness, freedom, struggle, learning, wildness, distortion of divination, and harvest. So she's gonna really hone in on the freedom aspect of this. It feels not only personal to her, but feels like he could also use a little bit of breaking away from some traditions. Finds him a bit suffocating. So I will do my thing, use an enhance ability, and hopefully do decent on it. Yeah, 22. Oh, and it looks like it's just a vertical line with is the standard for all the tattoos, but then it's just one strike through going from the top left to the bottom right.
Okay. Nice.
And it'll manifest like probably similar to how I think Fidix manifested, to where there's like vines that grow out from it. If I can use a little bit of the patterned silver to go with this too to make it more magical.
Sure.
Yeah.
Magical.
It's magically delicious.
Woohoo!
Yeah. But no, since we're just backtracking on that, because I gotta see his reaction towards it. How does he like it?
He likes it quite a bit.
It didn't hurt too much, right?
Well, I mean, it always hurts, but I'm used to it.
So wait, where did he get the tattoo?
Where did he get the tattoo?
That's up to Cyrilla.
On his cake. No.
His
He's
19.
probably already got some on his biceps.
Let's say wrist.
Okay.
It acts like almost like a
So-
cuff, in a sense.
Yeah.
So do his parents clock that when they're yelling at him?
Probably.
Yeah.
You were with that girl.
I thought I told you to stay away from her. She's no good. Yeah. So, restoring time. Probably just gonna get Alder situated. Yeah. Thanks for what you said, by the way.
About what?
I was talking
I-
to
I
Outer.
thought-
Oh, okay.
Otter is gonna pause and be like, I hope I remember what I say tomorrow, but if I don't, I am glad that I told it to you.
Well, if you don't remember, I'll tell you.
Thank you. I think
Good night.
giving...
Oh.
Oh, good night. Oh, I was just going to say, I think saying the things that my parents would say in situations makes me feel a bit closer to them.
Oh. I don't know how you feel. Maybe not exactly, but I mean that's what stories are for. The lessons that were imparted from them. And like you said, and like Grandma, actually, like a lot of people have said, we take the good from what we can.
I hope that you and your mother reconcile. And come to an understanding between one another.
I don't think we will, but doesn't mean I'm not gonna try. Night, Alder.
Good night.
Okay. You guys all accomplish a long rest,
Do we level up?
and no.
Well, I beat a boss
and
fight. Single-handedly.
morning, when you wake up, you find that Orla is already gone.
Fuck.
Mhm. And there's some like porridge made, and just kind of on the stove, and Una is finishing up with the belt. Right, morning.
Morning.
How are you? Sleep
Oh.
okay?
I slept
Yes.
great.
Not really.
Okay, well. There's food. Pretty basic, but it's food.
And,
Thank you for making food.
I didn't make it.
Thank you for telling us about the food.
You're welcome.
Is Mom gone for business?
Yes, she is.
I take it they wouldn't take too kindly to an interruption.
Not unless it's going to be permanent.
She still has a thought. Well, maybe they can go fuck themselves. I was like, hey, where'd that come from?
Mm-hmm.
I want to say goodbye to Mom. I didn't exactly, do that last time.
Mm-hmm. Well, you can say goodbye. Don't know where she is exactly, but you could try and find her. I'm sure you're capable of that.
If it'll put more issue on her plate or not. Rather not do that. Maybe I'll leave a note. I didn't do that last. Well, I did do that last time, but I didn't explain very well. I think it was just like, off to see the world. Love you. Bye.
Yeah.
P.S. Swish is here. Or Swish is here.
Mhm.
Werp.
So Una will finish up with the belt and hand it back to Fiddick, and he's gonna ask, well, are you guys gonna cross the river here and head east? Or what's your plan?
So you said we had a couple different routes available to us.
The-
We could either just go straight to the human land, or we could like.
You could go up and through the mountains, or you could also like kind of go like straight across, and then like once you get across this river, you'll be out of Amalusia. Or you can kind of go at a slant, which will keep you in Amalusia longer, but make your overall journey not as long.
That's through some mountains, though,
Yeah.
so it'll take it longer that way.
I have to
So-
assume that the people who live here have already done this travel once, twice, at least in that general direction. They should know what the best
No.
route
This
is.
is not a
It's
casually crossed
mostly-
area.
It's a
No
human land
traders.
versus elf lands.
Well, I mean, like any trade generally happens at Ankarath or via smugglers.
Only we knew some smuggling.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Wait a minute. So
No, I
you know,
specifically
wait a
avoided
minute.
this part of the river.
Well,
Most of Swish's smuggling happened between Odd and like probably be like Kildare.
well, how about we just go straight through? We see some human settlements along the way. Eat some bacon.
Sure.
I know that's not a thing anymore, Grandma.
Bacon for breakfast, lunch, and dinner?
A lot of bacon.
There's
But
a lot of bacon.
Straight through it is.
well, it'll be the
Alright.
first
Well, I
time
mean-
in human land, so
I don't know. I almost feel like the slant is the better way to go, though.
the slants through the mountains, though, is the thing.
Only the base of the mountains.
We don't exactly have a reference because none of us have been there. For how rough it
rough.
gets.
So you'll probably want to go straight east to here. And then from here, it's more, I guess, a question of whether you want to skirt around the base of the mountains or just go directly. And then,
Probably skirt around the base of the mountains, so it's just a shortest distance between 2 points kind of thing.
Yeah.
Unless they're notable settlements like along the way, kind of thing that we
I
just
mean,
revert to. Yeah, that's what
Yeah,
I'm saying.
you'll have to figure that out.
Yep, that's the part of
Figure it
exploring.
Yep. So, as you guys set a course and prepare to leave, I think that's where we will end for tonight.
Family
Tomorrow we will
trauma.
venture, or not tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Next week we'll venture into the unknown.
Into the
Into the
unknown.
I was waiting for that.
Yep, there it is.
I can and will mute people.
Can I do the high
Alright.
note? That's
Thank
really.
Oh, this
Thank
is a
you,
disaster.
stream. This has been Fadehome.
It has been. It has been
Professionals
something.
here.
All right, bye bye.
But a thing.